Hi, my dear students. Welcome to Dr. B. Ranganathan IIT JEE NEET Academy. So this is my YouTube channel. It is very useful for those who are preparing for IIT NEET aspirant students and local engineering examination like ACET and MSET. So myself, Dr. B. Ranganathan. Students, so today I am going to discuss about, so here, allotropic forms of carbon. You know the allotropic forms of carbon, diamond, graphite, and one more important is fullerene. So this fullerene is very important. So fullerene. Okay, fullerene is a carbon allotrope form. Okay, fullerene is a carbon allotrope. So here it is how to prepare by fullerene by using this graphite. So first of all, it is a cluster compounds of carbon. It is cluster compounds cluster compounds of carbon Okay, how to prepare fullerene? For example, Nana, if fullerene is prepared by using this graphite graphite is also allotropic form of carbon. Graphite undergoes high electric discharge high electric discharge electric discharge high electric discharge to form fullerene to form fullerene so like it formed like carbon 60, carbon 66, carbon 70, carbon 76, like this type of compounds are formed. So fullerene is mainly carbon 60. Fullerene is mainly carbon 60. Carbon 60 is also known as fullerene. So here, what is the structure of fullerene? What is the hybridization of fullerene? How many hexagonal, how many pentagonal? That is very important for our competitive examination. So next, so here to observe this bond structure and the reactivity of fullerene. So here, students, this is the C60 fullerene. Okay, here these are hexagonal rings and remaining pentagonal. To observe this is pentagonal rings. This is hexagonal rings. So hexagonal rings are fused with pentagonal. Pentagonal rings are fused with hexagonal. Only hexagonal, pentagonal. So in this structure, how many hexagons, how many pentagons present in the fullerene? That is most important. So the bonding pattern of the C60 fullerene with yellow bonds. Here to observe this yellow bonds. These yellow bonds representing the double bonds and red bonds representing the single bond, student. So here in the structure of fullerene, yellow bonds represent the double bonds and next red bonds represent the single bonds. Okay, and next the pentagonal rings contain only single bonds. So here are you observing this pentagonal rings? These pentagonal rings contain only single bonds. Pentagonals only single bonds. Double bonds have a shorter bond length and lead to instability in the pentagonal ring. So here the limitations on double bonds locations lead to poor delocalization of electrons, increasing the molecule's reactivity. When it is reactivity increase, the limitations on double bond location is lead to poor delocalization of electrons, so increasing the molecules reactivity. So here, so to observe this in this clear structure of fullerene, so here this is pentagon. These pentagons are mainly single bonds. So this is hexagons. It's totally looks like a soccer ball. That's why it is called as buckyball or Buckminster fullerene. So this is fullerene. Okay, fullerene means carbon 60. So here, how many pentagons, how many hexagons present in the structure of fullerene. That is the most important in our competitive examination. Okay, so here students, pentagons, 20 hexagons are present, ma. Hexagons, 12 pentagons are present. Keep it in mind, don't confuse it in the examination point of view. Okay, so 26 membered rings, 12 5-membered rings present in the soccer ball or fullerene, the structure of fullerene. So write down clearly that point. Okay, so here in fullerene, how many membered? 6 membered? 20. 26 membered. 26 membered. 26 membered rings. 26 membered rings means hexagons. It's called as hexagon. How many pentagons? 12 pentagons. 12 pentagonal rings. 12 pentagonal rings present in fullerene means these are called as pentagons. Pentagons. Okay, so 12 pentagons, 20 hexagons present in the fullerene. And one more important to students. So here, 6-membered ring fused with only, say, means fused with 6 or 5. To observe this, this is 6-membered ring, Nana. This 6-membered ring is fused with 6-membered ring also, 5-membered ring also. But to observe this 5-membered ring only fused with hexagons. Everyone is hexagon. That is a very important point in this structure of fullerene. So what is the point in this? 5-membered ring is fused with only 6-membered ring, but 6-membered ring is fused with 5, 6. Write down that point is also very important. So in this structure of fullerene, 6-membered ring, 6-membered ring fused with what? Fused with 6 or 5-membered ring. 5-membered ring. This is very important. But 5-membered, so 5-membered ring, 5-membered ring, 5-membered ring, fused with only 5-membered ring, fused with only, which one? Only 6-membered ring. Only 6-membered ring only. So these points are very important in this structure of fullerene, students. 26-membered ring, 12 means 5-membered ring. 6-membered ring is always fused with whether it has 5 or 6, but 5-membered ring is only fused with only 6. So it will clearly shown by this soccer ball. Therefore, this fullerene is a thermodynamically less stable or more stable. What is the hybridization of? Carbon in fullerene? That is also most important. So here the hybridization of each carbon in this sp2 hybridization. sp2 hybridization, right? So the hybridization is sp2 hybridization in fullerene. Fullerene structure. What is the hybridization? sp2 hybridized carbon. What is the bond length of here? Here bond lengths are two types are present. One bond length is so here 143.5 picometers means 14.3 angstrom units. And one more also possible 138 picometers. 138 picometers and 143.5 picometers are possible in this structure of fullerene. So here this is thermodynamically least stable among allotropic forms of carbon. What are allotropic forms of carbon? Write down this one also. Allotropic forms of carbon. How many allotropic forms of carbon? So here one is diamond, graphite, and another one is graphite and fullerene. So here students, in this graph, diamond sp3 hybridization is possible. Here sp2 possible. Here also sp2 possible. Which one is more stable allotropic forms of carbon? Allotropic forms of carbon. So graphite is more stable allotropic forms of carbon remain than the remaining like diamond and fullerene. Right on that point, graphite. So graphite is most stable. Most stable. This is previous ISRO question students in VSS and Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. So which of the following is most stable allotropic form of carbon? Graphite is the most stable allotropic. Which one is the least stable allotropic form of allotropic form? Allotropic form of carbon is which one? This is fullerene. So okay, fullerene is the least stable allotropic form of carbon. More stable allotropic form of carbon is graphite. And one more important concept, why it is called as Buckminster fullerene. Fullerene is also called as Buckminster fullerene. It looks like a soccer ball. Right on the point, fullerene looks like a soccer ball. Looks like a soccer ball. Look like soccer ball. That's why it is called as buckyball. Buckyball or Buckminster of fullerene. Buckminster. Buckminster of fullerene. Buckminster of fullerene. Okay, clear? So fullerene is also called as buckyball or Buckminster of fullerene. Okay, so this is the structure and illustration of fullerene. What is the hybridization? sp2. How many 5-member rings? How many 6-member rings? So 26 member rings and 12 5-member rings. And 6-member ring is always fused with the 6 or 5, but 5-member ring is only fused with 6-member ring. These points are very important. So here to observe this structure. Okay, so this is the structure of bonding of fullerene. How to prepare? It can be prepared by graphite undergoes high electric picture. It will be formed. So allotropic means carbon like C60, C66, C70, C76. So C60 is the fullerene. So thanks for watching, my dear student. So please subscribe my channel, Dr. B. Ranganathan and IIT JEE NEET Academy. So please share it and like it and subscribe. Thank you, ma.